That'll fire up the dugout. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 1-0. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Well, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. He's got 4 hits in the series on 9 at-bats. And a foul ball. Up the middle. Tosses to first. And Albies is retired. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Orlando Arcia.
Well, Boog, I'm sure he hated to see the calendar turn. Hit over 400 last month, and that's the kind of momentum that you just want to continue into the next month. He's one of the hottest hitters in the game right now, and I can't wait to watch him swing it.
Austin Riley in the box now. No balls and a strike. 0-1. That's inside.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit.
Batting fourth. The first
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here is Matt Olson. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Hard ground ball, base knock. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Here's Leody Taveras. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And here it comes.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one in for a strike, 2-2.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Riley on second. Olson over at first with 1 away. Right side, Meneses under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. So first and second with 2 outs. And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
That's to third. On to Chavis. And that is that. Braves get one on the big fly. It's now 1-0. Back in Washington, D.C., today's starting pitcher, A.J. Smith-Shawver. What's the word on him?
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
And the 0-2. In the air, right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. Here's Dave Martinez lineup for the Nationals. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Kicks and deals. Ripped on a line. And there are 2 outs.
Batting third.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Joey Meneses. And that's downstairs and outside. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2-0. And that's in for a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
And that's in for a strike. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail here 1-0. And welcome back. Top of the second. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Kyle Farmer. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
All over the first pitch fastball right there, but just a little bit out front. Got to let it travel just a bit more.
Next offering is in for a strike. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boog, he's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. To third. House. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris.
The center fielder.
I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Call. Gliding to his right. Nice grab on the run. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Braves. Welcome back. And now the switch hitting catcher, Hebert Ruiz. That's in there. Strike 1.
All ones that count.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next offering down in the dirt.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Taveras going after it. Puts it away for the out. Alex Call digging in for the Nationals. He swings and fouls one off. Next pitch misses, and that's ball one. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Kicks and fires. Lifted in the air, right center field. Harris has a beat on it. Pulls it down, and there's two gone. So up next, Alan Trejo. That's in there. That's strike one.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt pop it. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Sliced hard but foul. Here's the 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Bounce to the right side. Olsen takes it to the bag. Inning over. And all set for the start of the inning. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
And a pitch. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul. Acuna, in his 7th season, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he won the Silver Slugger at his position in the National League last year. Off the mark there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Just missed. Next offering is down low.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And he deals. There's a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
And that's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Snap throw to first. Acuna back in standing. That hits the dirt, and that's ball 1.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
That's in there, and now it's even 1-1. That's through there for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Acuna runs. Next offering is fouled back. Step off, throw to first. Acuna dives back in. Back over to first, and they're keeping him close. And a 1-2 again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he...
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump.
Well, he's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
And a pitch. And ball one. Acuna, the runner at second with one away. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Run comes in from second. It's 2-0.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Here's Matt Olson. Step off throw to first, and he's back in standing. Olson, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 30 years old now. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over .350 in his last 10. That one's in there. That's strike one. In the air, left field. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. The 0-2. Just missed.
It's a good take.
Left-hand hitter waits.
Nope, outside.
Throw over to first. Riley back on a dive. The 2-2. And there's a ball. Runner takes off. High fly ball out to center field. Call under it. And it's caught for the out. At the plate, Leody Taveras. 0 for 1. He flied out to right in his first trip. That's ripped. Base hit. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Darno in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. First time up, he grounded to third. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Off the mark there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a pitch. Stays alive. The pitch. Up the middle. Proctor. They get the force, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and it's 2-zip. Major League Baseball. Bottom of the inning, and now here is Michael Chavis. And there's a strike. Chavis measures 5 feet 10 inches, 190 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. That to right. Albies moving in on this one. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Ford Proctor, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Taveras makes the grab. 2 down. Now the third baseman, Brady House. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Found back our way, and that's out of play. And the 0-1. There's a strike. got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity.
Back here at the ballpark, onto the fourth. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now.
Kyle Farmer.
Bonda back to work. And first offering is fouled off. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Hauls it in for the out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Grounded out his first time.
Orlando Arcia.
And takes low for ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Michael Harris. That's towards center. Call puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the. Back here in Nationals Park, here's Lane Thomas. The wind of the pitch. Strike one.
All one's the count.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. And the right-hander deals. Foul ball still 0-2. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to the left. He beats it out, and the tapper turns into an infield single.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. And first offering is fouled off. Smith-Shawver throws over, and he's back standing.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind him. This is where they need to get going.
It gets down, a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Now it's the right fielder, Joey Meneses. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Got him. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting, catcher.
2 on, 1 out. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. In there for strike 1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well.
He goes down looking.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Gassed it right by him. 2 left on. On to the top of the 5th we go. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
Number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
The wide to kick the pitch. That one misses, and that is ball 1. And a strike. The pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
that's a strike. And that's outside. Caught him looking for the K.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Foul ball there. And the pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Austin Riley. This one in the air right field. Meneses pulls that one down. That's out number 2. And now Matt Olson up to hit. 1 for 2.
Matt Olson.
Base hit center field. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Taveras swings through it for strike 1. A switch hitter batting right. Fouled off left side.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
0-2 now. Good eye right there. Here comes a pitch. In the air, center field. Call has a beat on it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. 2 left. Back in Washington, D.C., John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Alan Trejo. There's a strike. And he pumps it a strike.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
In the air on the infield. Squeezes it. And there's 1 away.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit. And the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Chavis at the plate now. That's ball 1. And that one is inside.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Acuna settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Digging in, Ford Proctor.
Shortstop. Proctor.
Back to the mound. And it gets by him.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And it stays fair.
Wastes no time there. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Thomas in the box now. Takes strike 1. That misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Got him swinging for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So the on the mound now, Mason Thompson.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
And here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. And here it comes. Swing and a miss, strike one. Thompson, the tall righty, 235 pounds, and he was a third-round pick back in 2016. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Around first, heading for two. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So now a pinch hitter, Eddie Rosario. Nice opportunity for him. Runner at second with nobody out. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
One gets a check swing. Appeal to third. He did not go around. Darno at second with nobody out. Next offering is downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouls one off. 2-2. And the righty deals. Good job to fight that one off. The pitch. And now it's filled up.
2 strikes.
No outs. Runner on second. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
First and second here, no outs. Next pitch is outside. That one catches the corner. And that's in for a strike.
Full count.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Trejo to second, and that's 2.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Michael Harris getting ready to hit. First pitch just misses. And now 2-0 as that one missed below the knees.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
Pitch misses, and it's 3-0.
3-0.
Righty to the plate. There's a strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And there's ball 4. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He's already homered here in this one. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Throw. Save. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a forced play at any base.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Towards first, Chavis. He steps on the bag, third out. So they strand 3 and leave him loaded. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Braves 2. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the left fielder, Derek Hill. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Hill, 28 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. Ground ball up the middle, Arcia. He is safe, and he beats the throw by a whisker.
Boogie doesn't care how he does it. He just wants to get on base, and when he does, that puts him in a position to do some damage, put some pressure on the defense as well. His wheels are truly a weapon out there.
And now the right fielder, Joey Meneses. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Hill aboard here at first with nobody out. Strike 2.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Righty delivers. Base hit right field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Hebert Ruiz. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. And that's in there for strike 1. No outs, runners at first and second. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Well, he's clearly looking pretty shaky out there right now. I think fatigue's starting to be a factor.
Alex Call now at the plate. That's a strike. 0-1.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, 1 hitter at a time.
Bases juiced, no outs.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. 1 runs in. Runner held at third, and they'll be loaded again with nobody out. And now, Alan Trejo.
With the bases juiced, he refused to get pull happy. He stayed within himself, drove the ball to center field. That'll get across a run.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Colin McHugh.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that drops foul. Bases loaded, nobody out. Next pitch is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a miss. Slider right there at the belt and fires. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Kicks and fires. Out towards right center field. Harris racing after it. He can't get there. It's a base hit. 1 runs in. Ruiz doesn't stop. Heads for home. In there safely. 3-2, they take the lead.
Just a huge at bat right there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
And it's Michael Chavis at the plate. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. 2 runners in scoring position. Nobody out. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, low and away with some good action at the end. Even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Left-hand batter waits. That one finds the zone. And a count 2-1. Base hit and a run comes in. Here's the throw to the plate. The run comes in from second. It's 5-2.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And the 0-2. Ground ball could be 2. Over to Albies. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. But they take the lead thanks to a 5-run outburst. 7th inning coming up. It's the Nationals 5 and the Braves 2. And welcome back. Top of inning number 7. Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. And the right-hander back to work. There's the strike.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Jordan Hicks appears to be getting loose. Arano warming up as well. That one ripped right center field. Meneses going back some more, and it hits the fence. And his third hit of the game is a triple.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
High in the air, out to right. Meneses makes the catch. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sac fly. It's 5-3.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
Leody Taveras digs in now. 1 for 3. That one's in there, 0-1.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
The 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hill settles under it, hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Travis d'Arnaud next up for the Braves.
Really good piece of hitting last time going to the opposite field.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Next pitch is in the dirt. 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
2 outs. Ground ball right side. Trejo over to first, and that'll do it. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, no one left. Bottom of the 7th, and here's the DH for Washington, Lane Thomas. McHugh back to work.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Gonna count 1 and 2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts. Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals. In there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
Swings and misses, and good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Jordan Hicks. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's Eddie Rosario. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And he deals. And that's outside. Next offering away upstairs.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
The 2-1. Now fly ball to right center. Call moving under this one. Makes the catch for the out. And next for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia. Time called. So now pinch hitter for Atlanta, Nicky Lopez. Looking to start something with 1 gone.
Nicky Lopez.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Good eye right there. Look out! And it hit him.
Boog, that wasn't even close. You know, sometimes a guy will barely miss the zone and hit someone, but right there, he completely lost the handle, and that's when it gets a little scary.
Harris in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Checks over to first, back safely. The tying run at the plate. And a count 1-2. Lopez over at first with 1 away. And that one almost got him. The pitch. Move to first. And they got him.
This just can't happen right here. I mean, your run really doesn't mean anything unless it's followed by another run and you're able to tie up the ball game. But you've almost got to stay anchored to first base to prevent something like this from happening.
Into the outfield, base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Hicks picks to first. Harris back in on a dive. Next one misses, and it's 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Next one is off the plate, and now 3-0. Ozzie Albies next to bat for the Braves. Here's a 3-0. And now 3-1.
Taking all the way on 3-0 right there, and as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
Move to first, and he's out, and they got him. That ends the inning. So remaining in the game defensively, Nicky Lopez taking over as the new shortstop now following his pinch hit appearance. The new pitcher in the game, Nick Anderson. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Ruiz stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Next one off the plate inside, and the count is 2-0.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Anderson ready to work. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a pitch. Just off the inside edge. And now filled up. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Runner at first with no outs here. And that one fouled off. And foul ball. Swing and a ball popped up. Stretches out and hauls it in.
The batter, the second baseman,
Alan Trejo will hit next. First offering misses the mark. That catches the corner. Next pitch misses inside. 2-1. Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Throw into third, not in time. He's safe.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. They really turned on that one, and as it hooked down the line, it was hard to tell if it would stay fair, but he just barely sneaked in there.
Chavis stands in now and watches strike 1. And strike 2.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Gets a piece and stays alive. First and third, one down. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And there's 2 down.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Right side, hard hit. Throw on to Olsen, and that is the inning. So righty reliever out of the pen, Kyle Finnegan.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And that one hammered. This one's got a chance. That one is gone. With one swing, he quiets the crowd, and they close the gap. It's 5-4. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning. The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Kicks and deals. Ball one there. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
And he hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. Tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
Riley in the box now. Takes strike one. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. On the ground. On to Chavis. Now only one out remaining.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Olsen in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Pitch misses there, and a count 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Close one here today, and your final 5-4. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 on base. For Atlanta, 4 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Inside the show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday.
Live from Nationals Park in Washington, D.C., the show has an NL East matchup. The Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Almost ready to get underway. Now the starting pitcher in this one. It'll be Steven Strasburg. What do we have on him?
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Ronald Acuna Jr. leading things off and takes a strike. The next offering misses, and it's 1-1. And there's a break. Breaking ball that drops in there. Next pitch misses outside. 2-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And one out now. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. 5 for 14 in the series coming in. Fouls one off out of play back to our left. Strasburg, a former All-Star. He throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. And the right-hander deals. Next offering is outside. Comebacker to the mound. On to Chavis. And Albies is retired. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs. Ronald Acuna Jr.
Boog, it's kind of a joke that this guy's got a career OPS over 900. I mean, there are a lot of players that hope that they can just do that in one season, but he's done it his entire career. And in reality, there's only about 60 players that can claim that type of production.
That one misses in the dirt.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
The pitch. And misses inside. That catches the top part of the zone, and the count is 3-1. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Matt Olson stands in now, looks at that one inside. 4 for 12 in the series so far. Next offering is fouled back. Riley off of first with 2 away.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. That's a wild pitch as he moves into scoring position. And here it comes. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Next pitch just misses. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Payoff pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
Sean Murphy in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Two on, 2 outs. Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That's a hit. Here comes Riley. Here comes the throw. Throw is wide. He's off the bag. Run scores, and this inning continues.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's Leody Taveras. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And the pitch. Strike 2.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Runner from third into score. It's 2-zip.
Comes through with the RBI. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
So 2 down, and next is the designated hitter, Eddie Rosario. Pitch misses inside, 1-0. First and second, 2 down. Line drive, base hit right field. Murphy around third. He'll score, and they lead by 3. The throw is wild, and it gets away. And he's in there as 2 runs score on the play.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. The next pitch misses. Ball 1.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Next offering misses. 2-1. Runner at second. 2 down. Got him swinging. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. Bottom half. Back here at the ballpark. So here's the lefty, Max Fried. How about a report on him, Chris?
Perhaps one of his best outings of the year last time out. Worked deep into the ball game. Only gave up 3 hits. Today, he's going to try to do the exact same thing.
Check swing, no appeal. And 1-1. Max Fried, quite simply, has turned into one of the best left-handers in the National League, if not all of baseball, Chris.
Yeah, tremendous pitcher, but he fields his position extremely well.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. And down on strikes. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Here's Lane Thomas. In there for strike one. And fouled off.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Now it's going to be Joey Meneses. That one missed. On the corner for a strike, and the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That's down and in. The pitch. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Welcome back. Second inning set to go. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. Strasburg back to work. Short hop liner, handled it short. Gathers and throws. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, kind of the story of their season so far. Things just not clicking into place. Fundamentals on all sides of the ball are lacking, and it's tough to win games at this level if you're not playing clean baseball as a team.
There goes the runner. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Man at second. Outside. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Strasburg picks over, and he's back in there. Harris leads off second with nobody out. Now back to second, and he's back again. Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The pitch. Sets him down looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Albies now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Next one misses, and that's ball one. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Runner at second here, one gone. Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised? Runner takes off for third. That's in for a strike. Throw to third, and he's in there easily.
When a guy's got that kind of lead at second base, somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let him get out that far. When you don't have a good thrower behind the plate, he's going to steal third almost.
In the air, right side. Meneses moving under it. and makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. He scores on the sac fly, and the lead is up to 5. Here's Austin Riley. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Gets the call. Strike one.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
And it's even up.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Liner, base hit.
Up next for Atlanta.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Matt Olson up to the plate. And that one wrapped foul. Left-hand hitter waits. Swings through that.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
That's off the mark. Now 1-2.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Out there to center. And Olson is set down. And that is that. Back here in Nationals Park, bottom of the second. And now, James Wood. That's a strike, 0-1. Fried, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. And down on strikes he goes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. That one fouled off. The wind and the pitch. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Fastball to letters, froze him for strike 3. Next to hit for the Nats, Alan Trejo. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying who needs the defense? An immaculate inning, 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Back in Washington, D.C. And now Sean Murphy. And the pitch. On the ground, right side. On to Chavis. And one away in the top of the third.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
One gets a check swing. Appeal to third. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Earl Hendricks. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
That's a strike. That one misses, and the count is 2-2. And there's a ball. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question.
I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Throw, and they got him.
Such a quick and fast swing of emotions right there. You get the runner on with the walk, which is great, but then picks a bad pitch to go on, and you just erase the free pass that you were issued. I understand you want to be aggressive. You want to try to get in the scoring position.
This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
A couple of doubles today for the DH. New pitcher on here, Tim Cate.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard. So,
oh, he gloves it. And now it's Michael Chavis. The wind of the pitch. That one catches the zone. It's 0-1. In the air, left field. Tavares settles under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Elijah Green, batting with one down, takes a strike. Bounce to third. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Brady House in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Check swing. Now a look down to first. And that's a strikeout. Ed Drummond says he won. And welcome back. New inning getting started. Here's a speed threat. Michael Harris. And he deals. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Inside, just missed. In there. And so now 1-2.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
1-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. Oh, look at the stop. The throw on the money. Nice play. Here's Acuna now, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. And time called prior to the 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. The next pitch misses. And the count 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Stays alive. 1-2 now on Acuna. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Kicks and fires. Yeah, that's outside. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Wood settles under this one and puts the squeeze on that. And there's 2 away. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one. 0-1.
One strike.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. And Albies is retired. That is the inning. Back here at the ballpark, here's C.J. Abrams to hit. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
1-2.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age. Sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
The 0-2. Thomas started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and that's a swing according to umpire Ed Drummond. 2 outs, base is empty. Joey Meneses, the next to hit. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. And a good eye there.
1 ball, 1
The
strike.
Nationals hitless so far in the game. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next one is off the plate, and it's 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and it's a 3-up, 3-down. Welcome back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the power speed combo. Austin Riley. Kate back to work. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Bullpen activity starting up now. Mason Thompson looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Next offering misses. Ball 2.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
And he walked him.
They just keep handing out gifts, Boog. Were we supposed to bring something?
Singy, I think just our presence is the present. Up the middle. It's in and out of his glove. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
Meneses puts the squeeze on that one. Runner tags up for third. Leody Taveras next up for the Braves.
Leody Taveras.
Grounder might be two. To second, Abrams. To first, not in time. And a run scores.
Well, you're already down in the game, and not just by a couple. And then that error allows a run to score. And this is where things can really start to fall apart. As a team, they need to pick themselves up, find a way to play better baseball the rest of the way.
On the ground right side, on to Chavis. And that's the third out. One run. Back here in Nationals Park, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Now the left fielder, James Wood. In the air out towards right center. Harris has a beat on it. And out number one on the grab.
Now batting, catcher, Hebert.
And now up for Washington, Hebert Ruiz.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Yeah.
And now it's even up. The pitch. And now 1 and 2. The Nats yet to pick up a hit here. Next pitch just misses. And the count's even at 2. Just off the outside edge.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swings and misses. Had him out front for strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Alan Trejo. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch.
Ball.
Popped up. Arcia settles underneath it. Brings it in for the third out. Nationals go quiet. All set for the top of the 6th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia. And a pitch. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
All over that one right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Next to hit, Michael Harris. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Harris, 23 years old, and he's a former Gold Glove Award winner. There's a strike.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
That misses, and a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And another ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That one hurts right there as they couldn't take care of the bottom of the order to start this inning. You turn the lineup over. Now this inning's set up to be something big for this offense.
Acuna stands in now and watches strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Now 1-1. Next pitch is outside.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Bounce to the left side. To second, there's one, and they turn the double play.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Here's a high chopper. Fires over to first. And that is that. So they can't do anything. Back in Washington, D.C., bottom of the 6th. And now the first baseman, Michael Chavis. There's the strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
Hit on a line, and that's a base hit. And that ends the perfect game bid.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
That just misses, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2 fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Chavis on at first, nobody out. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Into center. Harris hauls it in, and there's one away. C.J. Abrams now at the plate. And there's a foul ball.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Next offering is fouled back. Next one misses, and the count is 1-2. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third, and he held up. 2 on, 1 out, and they're all loaded up.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
1 out, bases full. Next offering is in for a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Now this is in the air down the line. Acuna makes the catch, inning over. 3 left. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the 7th. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. The pitch. And ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Hunter Harvey up and throwing. Weems getting loose as well. Now one missed. And he takes a strike. Next pitch is outside. And that's ball 4.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
On the ground, a second, might be two. Flips for one. Over to first, safe. Here's Sean Murphy. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1. On the corner for a strike. Olsen leads off first with one away. Next pitch is outside. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. And now the lefty cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Leody Taveras next up for the Braves. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. On the ground to third. They take the force out. That's out number 3. Nothing. And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Up now for Washington, James Wood. First offering, and it just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
And that's in for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Harris brings it in, and there's one down. Hebert Ruiz digs in now. And that one is lifted in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Trejo in the box again, takes a strike. At the belt and fires. That's in there. That is strike 2. Next offering is fouled back. Not even close there. And a count 1-2. The punch out there, and he's down on strikes for the second time today. And Michael Chavis will get a chance to hit. In there, and it's 0-1. Good eye right there.
1-1.
And the pitch. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Hunter Harvey taking over on the mound. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Here's Eddie Rosario. And here it comes. That misses. Ball 1. And delivers outside. Two 2-0 to count. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Swing and a bouncer. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Man at first, Orlando Arcia getting ready to hit.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
And that one fouled off. Nobody out. Runner at first. Oh, 0-2 now. Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Harris in the box now. No balls and a strike. Righty delivers just off the outside edge. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a ball evens the count.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
That one off the mark. Ball 3.
Full count.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Acuna batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Next offering upstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Righty to the plate.
2-2.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Next one just misses. And now 3-2. And the right-hander deals. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3 double play. And the inning is over. 1 error in the inning. Welcome back onto the bottom of the 8th. And now up for Washington, Elijah Green. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Pierce Johnson.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is.
And it gets by him.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Fly ball down the line. Acuna has it sized up. Puts it away for the out. The throw in. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off.
Definitely a weird play right there, and it changes the outlook of the inning completely. Nice job by the defense to take advantage and get 2 outs out of it, but on the flip side, I have to think they're going to have some discussions and probably some lessons learned about the base running decisions that were made.
Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. On to pitch now for the Nationals, Jordan Weems.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Albies, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Right-hander kick steals. In the dirt. Ruiz on to first. One up, one down. And next for Atlanta, Austin Riley. Weems, in his third season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. And there's a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Next offering upstairs. And now it's filled up. In the air, right field. That one opts against the fence. And he's got a double. Man at second with one away. Here's Matt Olson. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Here comes Riley. He will score. And they're pulling away up by 7 now. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. 2 outs, base is empty. So here's Murphy now. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. High fly ball down the left field line. Wood going back some more, and it's gone. Sean Murphy circles the bases. 3rd home run of the season, and they add on. It's 8-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Makes the grab on the run. Bottom 9, now the number 2 hitter, Lane Thomas. Flips the corner, and that is strike 1. The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Swings through it for the K. Had him way out front of the slurve. And here is Joey Meneses. On the ground, right side. Down to the last out for the Nationals.
The left fielder, number 7.
Next to hit, James Wood, as the Nationals are down to their final out. That one's in there, going 1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Next pitch misses. 1-2 the count.
1-2.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. This is a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum. But at home, you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus.
Inside the show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, the Braves knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Nationals in Washington 8-0. The Philadelphia Phillies pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the Fish in Miami 1-0.